And I realized, holy shit, I'm dreaming.
A few moments later.
I started to fly. How to lucid dream, meaning how to know you're dreaming in your dream and how to do anything, be anybody in your dream. Welcome to my channel, guys. This is AJ Van Bakker El Duro, here from the Netherlands. This is my hometown, Steenwijk. You guys see that? That's the rechter. This is used to be, back in the days, the actual real judge, and that's the Tower of Steenwijk. Anyhow, how to lucid dream is the topic of this video. Now, it may surprise some of you guys, but this is a topic that actually interests me quite a bit. I actually lucid dream all the time. It's something that I have done for about maybe 2 years now. Okay, so there's three things you guys should know. There's three things you guys should know in order to be able to lucid dream. All right, number one, there's three things you guys got to do. Number one is cover your nose. You're gonna cover your nose and you're gonna try to breathe while covering your nose. Number two, you're gonna look at the sky. So you're gonna look up at the sky. Okay, at the same time that you're covering your nose and looking up at the sky, you also want to look at your hand. So look at one of your hands while covering your nose and trying to breathe and looking at the sky. This is what you want to do. Now, why do you want to do that? Because when you're dreaming, you'll be able to breathe through your nose even if you're covering it. You look at the sky won't look like this. It'll look something like that. And your hands also won't look like that. Your hands also will look something like this. Okay, so it'll completely change, okay, the way your environment is. So, but in order to do that in your dream, you have to do that here. So you have to practice doing that on a regular basis while you're right here, while you're awake. So you want to cover your nose, try to breathe, look up at the sky, and look at your hands. Okay? Do that on a regular basis. And what will happen is one day you will do that in your dream. One day you'll be walking around, you won't even realize that you're dreaming, just like I'm walking around right here. And then you will somehow remember to do this. You will remember to look at your hands, or you will just look up at the sky and you will think, holy shit, the sky changed. Holy shit, I cannot see the inside of my hand. Or holy crap, I'm holding my nose and I'm able to breathe. So once you notice that you're able to breathe, not see your hand normal, and look at the sky, then you will be able to do anything. And by anything, I do mean anything. Like, in case you guys are wondering where I'm at, I'm in Holland, land of bicycles. You'll be able to fly. You'll be able to just be like, you know what? Boom, and just fly. You'll be able to do anything you want to do. The first time that I had this happen, I was actually walking on a bridge in the sky. And in that bridge was like a bicycle path. There was people cycling. I guess because I'm Dutch and I'm in Holland, I guess that's why I dreamt it this way. So I dreamt that there was people cycling, and I was like, I realized that there's no edge. It's like this right here. It's like the sidewalk. So I realized that there's no edge. So nothing to hold me back. So nothing like this. It was nothing like that. It was pretty much like this, the edge. So I'm crawling and walking around there, and then as I'm on the ground, as I realize there's no edge, right? When I realize there's no edge, I'm like, holy shit, I go on my hands and knees and I start to crawl on the ground. As I'm crawling on the ground, all of a sudden I see my hands. And then I look at my hands and then I'm able to see through them. I look up at the sky and then I see that the sky is different. Then, sure enough, nevertheless, I do this. And I realize, holy shit, I'm dreaming. At that point, I started to fly. Yeah, I started to fly. So I started to fly in the sky. I started to go anywhere I wanted to go. And at that point, I flew my entire dream. I remember even thinking and being aware that I'm dreaming, but it feels just as real as this does here. And I remember thinking, I hope nobody wakes me up. Like, I really hope nobody wakes me up, because I'm having a good ass dream, and it doesn't happen often that you actually know that you're dreaming while being inside your dream. You know, it really doesn't happen often that you're actually able to do it. Because I've been trying for a long time, and I had watched a video on this. So I've been trying and trying and trying, and I had not been successful at it until then. Hi. So yeah, that is what you want to do. You want to hold your nose, try to breathe through your nose while squeezing your nose with your fingers. You want to look at the sky, and last but not least, you want to look at your hands. You want to look inside your hands. Do those things, and I guarantee you, sooner or later, after getting used to that on a regular basis, you will be lucid dreaming in no time, my friends. I guarantee it. Try it and make it a thing. Also, another thing you want to do is try to memorize your dreams. Try to remember your dreams. I don't know if you guys have noticed that sometimes you forget you dreamt, and then something happens in your day and you realize, holy crap, I was dreaming, right? Or I did dream last night, I dreamt a certain thing. So what you want to try to do is record like I'm doing now, you know, record once in a while. You get up, you wake up, you're like, oh, I want to remember that I dreamt this. Write it down, write down details. Keep track of what you're dreaming. The more you keep track of what you're dreaming, the more you will be able later to remember your dreams. The more you will be aware of your dreams, and the more, because your dreams can like warn you too, guys. I've had dreams that were like premonitions, man. I've had dreams in which, really, no BS. I've had dreams in which the stuff that happened in my dreams happened in real life. Particularly, I have that happen a lot when it comes to exes of mine. Exes of mine, girlfriends of mine, people I'm close to. When I dream something that is related to them, many times it's premonitions, many times it's stuff that's like warnings. I get like, how do you say? Yeah, like premonitions, like warnings. Like you get warned that this will happen, or that will happen, or they're doing a certain thing that they shouldn't be doing, or that they lied to you, or whatever it is. You know, so yeah, anyways, that's it for this video. So that will be it about lucid dreaming. Let me know in the comments below, do you dream? Do you lucid dream? Have you ever tried this? When you did know you were dreaming, what did you dream about, and what were you thinking about? Because I had someone in the comments tell me that they always lucid dream. I was like, how? Tell me how you did it. How did you do it? I want to know how to do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, some people apparently are just able to do it without even trying. Apparently she said that it was normal to her. You know, so who knows? And I'm at my destination, see? This is my destination, the train station. Oh. Yeah. So, for some of you that don't live in the Netherlands, here a little advice for you guys. If you're coming here, traveling with the trains is very expensive. There's a thing called the OV chip card. It looks like this. When you have one of these, you get a monthly fee that you pay a month, and then you can pretty much always take the train. So you do save a lot of money if you do get one of these cards if you're traveling in Holland. Yeah, it's just, you know, trains is really expensive here, and it's ridiculous because you'll have trains with no working water, no working toilet, all tagged up and shit. If you go to Sweden or other countries, you will see that. Even Japan has better fucking trains than Holland. You will see that the quality out here has definitely dropped over the years. To the next video, guys. Oh, never mind, my train is here. I guess I'll just keep streaming. I don't gotta wait here in the cold. That is always nice. And I just realized I'm not even streaming. I'm just recording normal without a live stream. I would have been live streaming, but the reason I'm not is because the reason I'm not streaming is because I actually am supposed to be in my community service job today, and Yeah, that's actually the reason why I cannot be live streaming, because I cannot be somewhere where I'm not supposed to be at, right? So I'll be able to put this out whenever the hell I feel like it, and not worry about my probation officers, stuff like that, making a fuss over it. Well, this is nice. Oh, it's a quiet area. The area that's not quiet.
It's just een Byzantijnse
Ja, dat is het lange ding.
ja, het is een Byzantijnse in Turks.
Ja. Maar het is een fijne bron, omdat je daar image met de termen
Zo.
lager.
Ja.
Ja. Ja, momenteel.
Like I was saying. So what you want to do is hold your nose, try to breathe through your nose, look at the inside of your hands, and look up at the sky. It's really not that hard when you think about it, you know. So, I'm actually lucky that I got here and the train was here immediately. This almost never happens, right? There. So I'm going to share with you guys one of the realest feeling dreams I ever had. So one of my realest feeling dreams I ever had, I actually was in Paris in my dream. Don't even ask me how I know I was in Paris. I have no idea how I knew. But I'm in a second story area. It was also a train station. Not that I'm in a station, but I'm in the train. And I don't know how I knew it was Paris, but it was me in the future. It was me in like maybe 20, 30 years from now. And I'm just standing there waiting for the train to come. The train starts to come. And at that point, keep in mind, the second story area that I'm at is like this, but it had an ending. Let's say the ending is here with an area to sustain itself, of course, and down here was like the grass, and it was a long building. So I'm standing here waiting for the train, and at that point, I realized they're coming for me. I just knew they were coming for me. I don't know how I knew it was in Paris. I don't know how I know, like, more or less my age, but anyways, as soon as I start to realize that they're coming for me, I know I can't take the train, so I start to run. I run as fast as I can, and I jump from the edge. As I'm jumping off the edge, I'm falling, right? And as I'm falling, I realize there's like a freaking rope next to me in there, right? I'm falling. I realize there's a rope next to me, and on the rope there's like a SWAT team member, but it's like a futuristic SWAT team member. Futuristic helmet, just everything is futuristic. And as we're dropping, right? As we're dropping, he's already on holster and is gone. As we're dropping, I hit the floor and I can just feel my feet, my knees, my hip. I can feel all that shit break. And simultaneously as I'm feeling all that break, I'm looking right at him, he's looking right at me. He just shoots me right in the heart, like right in the heart. So I can feel it too, like it like hurt. I can feel myself die. And I could see everything getting blurry, like I could see him looking at me and everything getting blurry, and I couldn't see his eyes because he really had a futuristic mask, so the eyes was like a light, like a yellow light. Could be orange, I don't know. But I died, and then I woke up immediately, thinking, what the hell was that? And I've never died again in my dream since then. But that was the dream that made me want to research lucid dreaming, dreams that feel real, or to like know you're dreaming when you're dreaming. Because I figured, you know, what if I had known I was dreaming? Maybe the outcome of that dream would have been different. But I think there's more to it than that, guys. I think that sometimes when you dream, you actually do go elsewhere. Maybe a parallel universe, maybe somewhere you just live a short period, or like it felt so real. I dare to say maybe it felt like it was me in a parallel universe, like another version of me, or me in the future, or a version of me that already died, or a version of me that is going to die in the future, but it somehow already happened. Weird, dude, weird shit. It goes deep, this kind of stuff, right? Anyways, guys, that'll be it for this video. So the next video, catch you later.